And we're live.
Hi.
Okay. Hello. I don't think there's anybody here, but I'm going to tweet out a link.
Okay.
So that's just the awkward moment at the beginning where nobody's here.
Wow, we just kind of awkwardly sit here and smile.
I realized I probably could have tweeted this out right before we started, but that's fine.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. I'm not that organized. Oh, it says we have 3 people watching. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
I'm so excited to do writing sprints. I never do writing sprints when it's not like a NaNoWriMo, so this feels like a little weird, but I'm very excited.
I haven't even decided what I'm going to work on yet.
I'm doing my rewrites, which I'm almost done. Which is exciting.
Yeah.
I literally hand wrote 7.5 pages yesterday, which was crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, I'm probably going to work on my villain. I have this page from the Preptober workbook. It's weird because it's opposite of what I'm actually doing.
Yeah.
But,
oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. Oh, that's my boyfriend.
Hi, Alyssa's boyfriend. I was going to say something. Oh, it feels weird that I'm not doing NaNoWriMo this year.
I know, it's weird, that you're not doing it.
Everyone's talking about it, and I'm like, should I do it? But I'm like, I can't. I literally cannot fit it into my schedule. There is a reason why I am not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I miss it, I like the community of NaNoWriMo and doing it with everybody. And it feels weird that I'm not doing that.
It feels weird that I am doing it though.
Yeah, if you're doing it, and I'm not.
I know. It's whoa.
It's weird. Hello, everybody. Do you want to talk a little bit about what your project's about, if you feel comfortable sharing that?
It's kind of confusing. I'm kind of confused about it myself, but I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, of course.
It's just its own thing, but it's a fantasy book, and it has vibes of Avatar: The Last Airbender and Rapunzel. So I'm excited to learn more about it.
I love that.
Yeah, I wish I could say more, but I have to plug this in it.
Go for it. So if y'all are unfamiliar, I don't know why I said y'all. I hardly ever do that. Anyways, if you guys aren't familiar with my project, I'm working on my novel called Reasons Why Not To. It's a young adult contemporary. I said adult. I said adult really weirdly. Anyway, I'm a mess. I'm a mess today. It's a young adult contemporary about main character with anxiety, and she's really into books, works at a bookstore. It's fun stuff. There's a book convention. It's great. I'm working on draft 4 technically. I'm rewriting the end of my draft 3, so it's technically a draft 4. And I'm almost done. I can give you guys stats. Gotta get my bullet journal out. I don't know where to put things. Okay. So I am 18,087 words into the rewrite, which means a total for the draft of 86,055 words.
Jeez. Look at you go.
Thank you. I'm stressed. I'm tired. But you know what? Today was my tentative deadline for these rewrites, and I think I'm going to be able to do it. I didn't write for 3 days straight, and I'm I don't think I can do it. But then I was writing yesterday, and I'm I think I'm almost done. Yeah, you were on a roll. Yeah, so I don't know. I still don't know if I'm rushing the ending or not. I'm not going to know until I reread it. I just hate Act 3. I feel no matter what I do, Act 3 is always just going to be a couple thousand words, and I don't know how to fix it. Yeah. It's fun. Are y'all doing Milwordy? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I heard about it the other day. No, I'm not.
Me either. So if anybody doesn't know what that is, it's basically try to write 1 million words in a year. And a bunch of author tubers just started doing it. I think it started in September or something.
Crazy.
That sounds too much. And that sounds too much work to track everything. So no, I am not doing Milwordy, but I am rooting for everybody who is, because that is crazy.
Yes, you go. You got it. I just started getting back into writing, so I don't think I'm fit to do the noteworthy yet. So
yeah, you don't want to jump into anything too crazy.
yeah.
Ooh, thank you. Also, contemporary is my favorite as well, so that's why I'm writing it. So we're gonna do some sprints in a bit here, but I just want to let people join, and I want to talk a bit more, get into it, warm up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the juices flowing.
So if you guys have any questions, this would be the time to ask them, so we can answer and talk about things. So what have you been doing so far for like your Preptober work?
Well, really, I've just been trying to like narrow down. Let me get this thing. I don't want to like. I have the title on the front of it, but I have this like giant notebook thing.
Fancy.
So I have it. Yeah, I showed it in my vlog, but I have like a bunch of. It's like sectioned off. Oh yeah, I'm trying to come back to YouTube. I'm excited.
I'm literally living for your YouTube comeback. It's gonna be so good.
I was talking to my own horn, but it's so cute.
Yeah, I was talking to Peyton about it the other day, and I'm like, girl, it's gonna be so good.
I'm really excited. But I've just been working through the Preptober workbook that Natalia Lee put out. So I've just been like narrowing down my ideas and then trying to like establish like what mood I want my story to be, and then trying to like get to know my main character a little bit more because I don't really know her that well, surprisingly. I thought I did, but then I got to like questions and I was like, oh wait, I don't know the answers. So yeah.
What a mood. Yeah. Oh, so I just changed the way that we're set up because I realized that was too close to my face and I didn't like it.
Look at how cute my bed is.
Oh, so cute.
It's so weird because it's backwards.
I think this is like my first time actually seeing your new room.
Oh yeah. You
never actually showed it to me. Oh, look at your little bookshelf.
I know. I love it.
See,
it's
I wish
a mess, but
I wish I had a cute background, but I just have my mom's stuff in the background. I hate it.
Yeah, I had to wake up a little bit earlier than I normally do to clean it, so it's not a mess. Yeah. I'm gonna open these blinds.
I was complaining to my mom. I was like, whenever I do live shows or like film for like writing, this is my background and I hate it because it's not my stuff. And she was like, well, why don't you film with your stuff in the background? I'm like, because that means I have to sit and work at your desk, and that's not my desk.
Yeah, and then you won't have your stuff.
Yeah. But just know, guys, my setup's very cute. I'm looking at something nice. You just can't see it.
It's really cute. I can agree with that.
I love your boyfriend said that he can't write a 3-page essay.
I know. Every time I talk to him about writing, he's like, I don't know how you guys do this. I can barely write like a paragraph. I'm like, oh my.
Yeah, that's what my best friend says. I told her I did a 10K word day in July, and she was like, 10,000 words. I can't write 1,000 words for school. And I was like, well, I think it's different because like we're enjoying what we're doing, and it's more creative as opposed to like educational. Yeah. Like I struggled with like essays and stuff too.
Yeah, I'm not very good at essays.
I remember loving essays when I was like in grade 9 for some like dumb reason. Like my English teacher told us we would be doing a lot of essays, and I got really excited. And now I'm like, girl, why?
Yeah, I don't.
Why? I mean, I was like that even when I was like little, like in grade 2. We never got homework like in the grades before until grade 2, and I literally asked my teacher, I'm like, is this the year that I get homework? And I was like so excited, and now I'm like, girl, you're so stupid. You do not want homework.
Oh no, homework.
And I remember my first piece of homework. My first piece of homework was there's like a term for it, but it's when words can be spelled forwards and backwards, and it's the same word. We had to write like a list of those kinds of words, and my first 2 words were Pip and Pop, and I took them from Bear in the Big Blue House.
Oh, that's so cute.
Did you ever watch that show?
Yes, I loved it.
Oh, my favorite. Trilo. Oh, so cute.
So good.
We love a good Trilo.
Mm-hmm.
My brother has a stuffy of Trilo.
Oh.
Current whip is Cracked Halo. Ooh, that's a cool sounding title. I like that. Really cool. The palindrome, is that what it's called? That's cool. I like that word. Mm-hmm. I like how race car is race car backwards. That's one of my favorites. That one's fun.
Oh wait, it is. Oh.
Did you not know that?
No, not a
I think there's another. I think there's another one. I just can't remember what it is.
I know Taco Cat. That one's my favorite.
Taco? Oh, Taco Cat.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. You watch anime, don't you?
Yes, I do. It's weird because it's backwards, but I watch My Hero Academia. I'm only on I started season 3, but it's been a while since I watched it. I recommend Full Metal Alchemist. That is like my all-time favorite. It's so good. And then I have a print of it over here. It's gorgeous. And then I also like Children of the Whales. It's on Netflix. And yeah, it's pretty good. And that's pretty much all the anime that I've watched. So
fun. Have you watched The Promised Neverland?
I haven't watched it, but I do have the first 2 volumes of the manga, and I read it and I was scared, so I had to stop reading it. I get scared like really easily.
Oh my goodness. That's funny. Also, I love the fall vibes we got going on. I got like the maroon burgundy, you got like the burnt orange.
Know. Oh, so good.
You were like made for fall. Like your hair, like everything about you.
I love it.
You give me the fall vibes.
Thank you.
Of course. And it matches because our thumbnail for this live is very autumnal.
Oh yeah, I'm so obsessed with the thumbnail though. It's so cute.
Thank you. I was very happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was gonna do like orange eyeshadow, but I was like, that'll be too much. We'll just do brown.
I went for like a purpley, like pinky look, and I used eyeshadows I've never used before, my Jaclyn Hill palette. But I found whenever I do makeup, it never shows up as well on like live streams and videos. So.
Oh yeah.
That's fine. My eyelids just look a little purple. As I was doing it, like before I blended it out, I'm like, this just looks like I'm giving myself a black eye. But it's fine.
It looks good.
Thank you. Do we want to do our first sprint or? Yeah. I typically like to go for like 10 to 15 minutes. I don't really like anything longer than that, or anything shorter. Whenever I watch live streams and they do like 25 minutes, I'm like, oh my lord, my attention span is not that long. Attention span is not that long. What is your zodiac sign? I'm a Leo.
I am a Cancer.
Well, I'm on like the cusp of Cancer and Leo. So technically I like associate with both of them, I guess. I'm July 23rd.
I think it just depends on like the time that I was born. I don't know, but it's like my birthday is literally like I'm either a Gemini or a Cancer, but I feel like I connect more to being a Cancer. So
same. I mean, I think I'm like pretty even with how I like associate myself with them. I always say I'm a Leo, but like whenever like you see posts about like zodiac signs, I'm always like I could go to either Cancer or Leo, but I've just always considered myself a Leo.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a fun question. Okay. Ooh. So, Fallen Angel, main character Snow is deaf. Ooh, we love that deaf representation. I was learning sign language, but then I realized that I really hate learning grammar of other languages, and my brain can't compute. I only have enough room for English grammar.
I barely have enough room for English. I forget grammar is a thing sometimes.
I've never been good at languages like French. No. My grandma tried teaching me Portuguese because I'm half Portuguese, and that didn't work. I know some swear words, and that's about it.
Ooh.
Some body parts. There was some sort of like nursery rhyme or something my dad's aunt taught me once when I was little, but I have no idea what any of it means.
Oh.
I just know what it is.
I took Spanish for 2 years, but I forgot everything. I only know like the basics that like everyone knows.
I took French. Like in elementary school, they were supposed to teach it to you, but they didn't do like a very good job. It was kind of like whenever my teacher had nothing else to do or nothing better to do, he would kind of like slip it in for like a half hour. So like technically I was learning it from grade 5 to grade 10, but not really. Yeah. Okay, what time do you guys want to go for? I'm thinking 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think 10 minutes is a good starting time.
Okay, I'm going to grab a timer. I'm just going to make sure that everybody else is okay with 10 minutes, which I'm hoping that they are, because that is what I am feeling. And I don't know if I want to handwrite or if I want to type. I don't know what I'm feeling.
Yeah, I'm kind of both too.
I feel like maybe I should do the handwriting since that seemed to work so well for me yesterday.
And
then like I'll like go on and off. I'll like handwrite for one sprint and then I'll type it up in the next one or something. I'm very excited though.
Me too. I think what I'm gonna do is like brain dump for the villain because like I know nothing about him really. I just know like what he does.
Mm-hmm.
So
Where do you get the motivation to write?
I don't know.
I mean, yesterday was my first time writing in 3 days, which I guess isn't that bad. But you just gotta make yourself do it, I guess.
Yeah.
We're awful people to ask this.
Yeah, I stopped writing for like 3 years. So
Oh, that's so sad.
yeah.
I mean, I think what keeps me going is just thinking about publication and knowing that that's my end goal and that's where I want to be. And so I know that if I don't work towards that, it's not going to happen. So I think that's what keeps me going. Kate says 10 minutes works great. Perfect. My brain is also not good with more than 15 minutes.
For the mood.
My concentration is all over the place. All I can think about right now is Julie and the Phantoms. And so it's a miracle if I can get anything done, honestly. The soundtrack's all I've been listening to.
Me too.
Me and my friend keep sending memes to each other and TikToks about Julie and the Phantoms. Low key, currently in love with Charlie. It's fine.
I don't think it's a low key. It's a high key, but
it is a high key. I was trying to keep it on the down low for the live, but it's high key in love.
Yeah.
I've become way too attached to celebrities. It's fine. I'm 20 years old.
At one point.
This happens like at least every other show that I watch, though. Like first was Josh.
I forgot about that.
And now it's Charlie Gillespie. I love his last name. It's so much fun to say. Gillespie. Plus,
So
he lives
good.
in Canada, so like it's not that far off. They film where I live, but I mean, he lives on like the other side of Canada, so like literally on like opposite sides of Canada. Yeah, it's not that likely. Okay. Okay, so are we ready for our 10-minute sprint?
I am ready.
I think that I am also ready, although I would rather be sleeping. I think that's just an everyday mood.
Yeah.
Okay, ready, get set. Oh, by the way, pause. Keep yourself on mute while we're sprinting, so like our noises don't affect anybody.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, and I'll try to remember to unmute myself a few seconds before the timer goes off so that I don't startle anybody too bad.
Okay.
Okay, and ready, set, and go. Okay, sprint is over. Okay. Halfway through the sprint, I realized that I wanted to put the first sprint banner.
Oh.
So it appeared out of nowhere. Love that for us. Okay. Oh, Lily is here. Hi, Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Okay. I can stop sharing the screen. Okay. So how much did you get done during that?
I answered one question.
I got half a page. It took me a minute.
Nice. Yeah,
It took me a minute to figure out how I wanted to start it, and I'm not that happy with it, but I can change it as I'm typing it up, I guess. And I know that like halfway through this page, I wanted to add detail about something, and I didn't, and I almost put like an asterisk, and then continued later on in the page, and then I'm like, that's gonna be too messy. I'll remember, and I'll do it. I'll do it in the document. So I don't know how many words this is, but it's half a page. So what did you guys get done? Very curious. I'm really hoping that I can finish this, maybe not during the sprint, but like during the day, because that was my goal, was to get it done today.
I believe in you. You can.
And like, if I do get it done today, then that's like perfect for my bullet journal spread, because I have a Halloween Town theme going on. And so I have like Marnie's broom right here, and so this is for today. And so if I finish today, then that's like perfect, because there's like hardly any room here for like my word counts. So then I can put like a quote here or something. I found like a nice quote.
That'd be cute.
Yeah. And then I have like 2 other spreads that I've just added that I haven't fully done in yet. But I've got a writing goals page that has the witch's brew and the cauldron at the bottom. And then this one is going to be for my next round of revisions that I'm doing chapter by chapter. And I have like the little talisman at the bottom. Yeah. I need to color these in, obviously, but my black marker ran out of ink. So I'm going to go buy a new one tomorrow. I have no black markers. I literally scoured my entire house to find a black marker. It started to run out when I was doing the black part of the taxi. It's not good.
Yeah, I have my black combo. It's running out of ink. And like the brush is like getting all frayed.
I use Crayola because Crayola is the best.
Yeah, I lost
what I had at my house.
Marker. No idea where I went.
Yeah, like I could have sworn that I had one of the super tips, because I use I've been using these ones, just like normal Crayola markers, but I also have Crayola super tips, and I know that I have a black one, but maybe I used it because I can't find it anywhere.
Oh yeah, I have a giant box full of super tips.
Yeah. Decided to read the rest of Act 1 beat sheet section. Save the cat!
Yay!
I love Save the Cat. Anytime somebody tells me they're using it, I get so excited because it's literally the best.
Yeah,
it's life-saving. Ooh, should I pull up my copy too? It can be matching.
I only read the character stuff and I forgot everything it said, so I have to go in.
I annotated my copy, which I feel like definitely helped me remember some things. And I tabbed it like crazy. I have tabs for each act of the beat sheet. I have one for like the actual like rundown of the beat sheet, so I can like easily find things. I have like yellow tabs for exercises I want to come back and do. And then I have what else do I have? What's the green one for? For like the different kinds of story genres. And then I have blue ones for like the example beat sheets. Yes. And then there's like even stuff at the back for like synopsis and log lines and like things like that are really helpful. Like this book is literally amazing. I love it so much.
So good. And I like the cat on the cover too. It's cute.
Oh yes, adorable. I build on Camp Nano this summer, so hopefully I can outline this idea for Nano. Yes.
Ooh, yes. I believe in you. You can do it.
You totally can.
You did that on myself.
I continue to feel left out of not doing NaNoWriMo.
I know.
I think I've only taken 1 year off of November Nano in the last 5 years. And that was 2017. And that's because the entire year of 2017, I could not decide what I wanted to work on because I had like no new ideas. So I was trying to like go through all my old ideas and things I'd already written, and I couldn't do anything. Nothing worked.
2017 is the only Nano I've done, so.
Yeah. I had plans to do NaNoWriMo. Like I made a whole announcement video on my channel, and then I just never did it.
Never did it.
Never did it. I don't even think I tried. Just made the announcement video, and then I was like, bailing on that.
Never mind.
Never mind. How do I keep word track for Nana if I'm doing a curtain whip? What I typically do if I already have a project ongoing, you can either like write down the word count that you started out with and then just do the math every time to figure out what you should put in your NaNoWriMo site, or what I always do is I just like start a new document each time. So I have like a million documents for like every project on my computer because I always end up doing like NaNoWriMos in the middle of them. And then I just do that. I just do that because it's like less confusing. I can just write down whatever is going on instead of having to do math. But like, for example, what I'm doing with like my word counts right now, my bullet journal is I started a word count tracker, and I started with my starting word count on the side so I wouldn't forget it. So I could just go from there and just continue the word count here and see how much I've written. There's a bunch of different ways that you can do it, but I typically, because I'm just a disorganized, lazy mess, that I just make a new document. Oh, Scrivener. I need to get Scrivener.
I love Scrivener. So good.
Literally, the amount of times that you can go into one of my old vlogs and like you should count the amount of times that I say I'm going to buy Scrivener because I hate Word and then I never do it.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of your vlogs, so every time you say you're gonna get it, I'm just like, Brittany.
I know, I need to, and like I always get the discount. Like I have a discount right now for Scrivener. I just never do it. I think it's because I don't like change, and so I'm scared that I'm gonna like use it, or like buy it and then not use it, or that it's gonna take me forever to get used to it, or I'm just not gonna like take advantage of it. It's just it's a big change because it's such like a big software. Like there's so many things to do in it. I feel like I don't know. It's overwhelming. Like I know how to use Word. I've been using Word since I was a kid, so like it's just so comfortable to me, even though I hate it.
Yeah.
It's a big mess, but I do need to get Scrivener because everyone yells at me to get it.
It's very worth it.
Ooh, have fun at your work meeting. I don't know if you can have fun at a work meeting, but thank you for I don't have Scrivener. No.
Do you still have a free trial for it though?
I do.
Did you get one?
I do. I've had it twice now because I had it on my old computer with one email, and then when I got this computer, I put in my other email. So, yeah. I'm going to set up a vlog clip, I think, right now. I think I'm going to see if I can get us in the shot.
Ooh.
And do like a little like time-lapse situation.
That'd be cute.
I'm not used to my new tripod yet, so don't mind me. Oh, I can kind of, if I just.
I forgot how much goes into making videos, though. When I started filming again, I was like, wait, I forgot. This is very time consuming.
Okay, that kind of works. I hate it. I mean, I love it, but I hate it. Like, I had a tier ranking video that I wanted to go up last week, and Alyssa already knows all of this. I spent 5 hours editing it because whenever I do a video like tier ranking that has like a lot of footage for it, so I had my footage of my face that was filmed, and then I had the screen recording of the tier ranking website, and they have to go like on top of each other in the editing software, and that always slows down the software. So, a blog. And so it just lagged. So it was lagging all day, and then it like froze at one point, and like nothing would work. It just like froze. And so I left it there for like an hour or so until I finally was like, okay, I'm just gonna restart my computer. Hopefully it like auto saved a version of it. And so I restarted my computer, and thank God it did auto save, so then I could continue editing. But then it was laggy, so I was like annoyed. And then it decided to crash on me 5 hours into editing, and I still had 20 minutes of footage to go through. I'd already done 20 minutes of footage, 20 minutes left, and it crashed and deleted my video because like there was an autosave. I had an autosaved version, so like I wouldn't have lost everything that I had done. But then while like somewhere when it crashed, it decided to like delete that autosaved version. So like it's on my computer, but it has 0 bytes. There's nothing to it.
Oh man.
I was very annoyed, and I had the whole conversation with their like their support team, and they were like, well, your thing has 0 bytes, so we can't do anything for you. And I'm like, I pay for this software, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was very annoyed. And so like because I spent so much time editing it and had to stare at my face for so long, and then it just didn't go anywhere, I have yet to return to editing that video, even though I really want to upload it. I had the thumbnail and everything.
Yeah, whenever that would happen to me, I would just be like, okay, this just wasn't meant to go on YouTube, so bye.
It's not fun. Like, like people who don't do YouTube don't realize how hard it actually is and like how much goes into like doing it. But YouTube is hard. It's really, really hard. And it's very time consuming. Like, I spent over an hour filming yesterday. I had maybe it was like an hour and a half. I did 3 separate videos. And then it took me like, I don't even know how long to do the thumbnails, because I'm very particular about them.
Your thumbnails always look like perfect though.
Thank you. It can take me between 5 minutes and like half hour to an hour to make a thumbnail.
Yeah, there's no in between.
Yeah, because sometimes like I know exactly what I want to do and it's easy. I blur the background, I put the text, and we're all good. Sometimes I want to do extra things and I play around with like different options. Yeah. Ooh, have fun doing homework.
Good luck with homework.
Lily is turning 20.
Happy early birthday.
Oh my god, we're so weird.
I know.
Yeah. Being 20 is scary. I turned 20 in July and it sucked.
I turn 20 next year.
I don't like to say it. Like, I literally the other day, I don't remember what our conversation was in my family, but I almost said I was 19, and then I was like, oh shit, wait, no, I'm 20. Like, I'm not a teenager anymore. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's weird that
it's crazy. It's crazy. I feel like this sweater never wants to like stay. Like, keeps trying to go off shoulder, and I'm like, no, you're not an off the shoulder sweater. Lily liked her little birthday.
Oh, I like the little smiley face.
Hi, Allie. I meant to put this comment, but a comment came up right as I was clicking it. Oh yes, you turn 20 next year too. Twinsies. I turn 21 next year. I'll be legal in America if I can ever get back to America.
Right.
Not like it matters, because like I've been legal here for a year and I haven't done a single thing because I don't like alcohol.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's disgusting. I liked one alcoholic drink. My mom bought me a Smirnoff. I don't remember what the flavor was, but like, you know those like those like rocket ice pops that have like the red, white, and blue flavors.
They're so good,
right? Yeah. So it was alcohol that tasted like that. And it was really good. I liked it. I was like, it barely tastes like alcohol because it's like 5% alcohol. Yeah. And so I was drinking that. And then my mom went to go buy me more because she's like, oh yeah, you actually you like an alcohol. I'll buy more for you. And so she bought one that was like twice the size of a normal can of this alcohol because she couldn't find the normal one. And my dumbass, my friend came over, and my dumbass decided to give us a can each instead of just sharing a freaking can. Yeah, that was a mistake because I didn't get drunk or anything. I'm not that much of a lightweight. And I wasn't like sick, but I literally it gave me like a stomach ache, and it made me like so uncomfortable, and I felt awful.
Oh no.
It was just it did not like me. And plus, like, I think it's also because like it became really, really warm because we were drinking it for a long time, and I think that might have been a reason because we didn't even think to put it in ice. We just drank it out of a can.
Yeah.
I'm not versed in drinking alcohol. So.
Yeah, I've never had anything before. So.
I also don't technically have an ID. I have like my like health care card that has my picture on it, but I don't have like an official ID. And the thing is here, wherever you go, like you need like 2 pieces of ID because they want to make sure that you're not lying. So they always ask for 2 pieces of ID if like you're really young. And so like I have to carry around like a passport or like my Nexus card along with my care card because I don't have an actual ID yet.
Yeah, I had to, when I got my ID, I sat there in line for like 2 hours to get it, but then I didn't have everything that I needed to get the ID, so I had to leave without getting an ID. So then I had to go back, and it was so annoying.
Not a fan.
Nope.
Yeah, because in Alberta, you can be 18 to drink, and BC it's 19. I'm in BC. Alberta is 18. I find that so weird how there's like different drinking ages because like what makes you like It's like I'm legal here, but if I were to go to America, I wouldn't be legal.
Yeah.
It's just what makes me more mature here than there.
Hi, Allie. I know it's been forever.
We literally have not video chatted in over a year, me and you.
That's crazy.
I know. I was thinking about the other day. I'm like, I haven't.
Oh yeah,
talked
because
to
in
her,
your
like,
vlog, yeah.
Yeah, that was like the first and only time.
Yeah, I think one time we did like the Instagram whatever.
Right.
I forgot. Yeah,
right. That
I think
was
we
the
did
last
that
one. That was the last one, and that was during November, because I
Yeah.
remember I was doing my bullet journal spreads.
That was so long ago. How has it been that long?
I don't know. Yeah, I also don't have a driver's license, and I don't think I'm going to, because I don't want to be in control of a vehicle.
Driving is scary. I'm taking classes right now to like get my license, but like the actual driving thing, I'm terrified to do. Like, it's fine because I'm just learning about it, but like the act of like actually doing it, I'm like, okay.
Like, I like the idea. I like the idea of it, and I like the idea of being able to go wherever I want, whenever I want. But I just realized I'm still filming. My bad. But like I don't want to be in control of a vehicle. I don't want to hit somebody, and I don't want somebody to hit me. Like, I would not be good in a situation like that.
Scary.
My best friend drives, and that's good enough for me. She can take me places. It's fine. She takes me everywhere. We're going shopping tomorrow because I need a few things. We're gonna wear masks, obviously, and like be safe. But I need the Crayola marker, like I said, because I don't have any. And I also need new concealer and mascara because I'm running out.
I haven't really, the only makeup I do is like eyeshadow, and I only use concealer to like clean up under my eyebrows. That's it.
Yeah, I use it because I've got a lot of like red spots on my face, and it's really annoying. And I'm actually gonna get a different kind of concealer because every time I go out, my best friend told me what kind of concealer she uses and what she likes, and like a drugstore kind. And I meant to buy it, and then I bought the wrong kind. And then I asked her what the right one was, and then I forgot what it was when I went out to go buy more concealer. And so I just bought the same one that I had, and I don't like it. So now I'm like, okay, you have to come with me, and you have to make sure I buy the right one and make sure I buy the right shade because I don't know anything about concealer.
Which concealer do you use?
I don't know. I don't know what it's called. I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's some random drugstore one.
Sure.
Maybe it's Maybelline. I have no freaking clue. Oh, cute. I think I've seen that one before. Wait, what's that one called?
London. Stay Matte.
Nice.
This is I forgot what it was called. I'm not good with remembering.
Yeah. And I go through concealer really fast because I use a lot on my face for all my red spots on my under eyes. And then I also use it on my eyelids too. So my eyeshadow stays better. So I've been going through it real fast. So.
Yeah. You're like, I need more.
Yeah. And the mascara I go through really fast too because I use it almost every day, and I use like a million coats of it.
Oof. Yeah, up until like this week and like last week, like I have gone months without wearing makeup unless I was just randomly feeling it. So like I haven't had to buy anything new makeup related for a long time.
That could not be me. I do not remember the last time I went that long without wearing makeup. It was probably like grade 8, grade 9. Because I literally live for a mascara moment. And I feel more put together when I have makeup on. Like, if I don't have makeup on, then what's the point in getting dressed? And then what's the point of doing anything? You know? And plus, like, I never know when I'm going to want to film a vlog clip for something, because it always seems like I'm filming some sort of vlog. And if I'm not wearing makeup, then I'm less likely to film. And then I just never vlog.
Yeah, I was supposed to film a clip yesterday, but I wasn't wearing makeup, and I was like, I'll just do it tomorrow.
You should film a clip today.
I need to look presentable. I need to.
You look very cute today.
Thank you. I haven't, I think the 3rd was the last time I filmed a clip. So, yeah.
A running theme in my vlogs is every time I start a clip, I'm like, I don't know the last time that I updated.
I know.
Like, I literally said that on my September vlog, and so before I started one of my clips, I actually checked. I looked at the last clip that I had filmed.
Okay, let's see.
Gotta be more put together, Brittany. Allie wants to buy red lipstick. Why is it awkward to buy? I don't get
Yeah,
that.
you can borrow mine. I've never used it.
I like I don't have like a bright red one, but I have a Kat Von D or KVD now. Everlasting liquid. That's what I'm wearing right now, bow and arrow. But I have a red one. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a dark red. And then I also have like a NARS lipstick. I don't know what like the line is called or anything, but it's just like a sample size of NARS, and it's also a liquid lipstick because I only ever wear liquid lipsticks because I don't like the smell or the feel of regular lipstick.
Yeah, it's kind of yucky.
Do not enjoy. Plus, I don't
remember
actually applying
it. Lipstick.
It's not fun. I have like a pencil kind of like lipstick, and it's not fun. I also have a lot of dark lipsticks.
I think I literally only have. It's funny because it's like all right here, so I don't need to go very far. This is my collection.
I'm not gonna go to my room to get my lipsticks. I have too many. But I really like Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have a really nice dark like purpley lipstick. If you ever see me wear like a dark lipstick in my videos, it's Anastasia Beverly Hills. Ooh, brown mascara. I've never tried brown mascara. I've only ever done black mascara.
Yeah.
I'm an 11-year-old. And I literally have not worn lip gloss since I was like an 11-year-old. Yeah.
I don't think
but it's like it's back in style. It's back in style. I used to wear like Hannah Montana ones and stuff. I have a One Direction one. And I did try to wear it in July when I did my 10K day because I didn't want to put like real lipstick on, but I wanted something on my lips. But it really didn't last. It didn't look good. So One Direction, you really let me down there. Rude. I also have a One Direction red lipstick, but I think that one's a little bit too bright and it's like an actual lipstick. But I used to wear that a lot. Ooh, I wonder if the NARS one is the one that I have. I do really like the one because if you look at any of my videos and I'm wearing like a bright red lipstick, it's my NARS. So you can go look at that if you want. Does
I don't
anybody
understand how they get dirty so fast.
What a mood. Does anybody have any other writing related questions since this is supposed to be like a writing chat? We're talking about anything but writing.
Oh yeah.
Which is how it always ends up being. I don't know if I've ever talked about makeup this extensively in a live before though. I act like a 5-year-old while looking like an 11-year-old and having the hobbies of an 80-year-old. What a mood, though.
Oh, that is so relatable.
Hilarious. I think we should do a couple of writing questions. If anybody has any, Lorena just texted me on Facebook. I don't know if you could hear that ding. Yeah, so writing questions, and then we'll do another sprint.
Please don't tell me I ran up. Hopefully it's in here. Aha. No, I don't have any lead left. Wait, I thought I got more. I guess I'm all out.
You're using a pencil?
Well, for the questions, I write it in pencil first, and then I go over it in pen so I don't mess up.
And then there's me where I just keep crossing out a million things because I refuse to use pencils for anything but like bullet journaling.
Yeah. I don't know why I do that though, because it's like such a waste of time, but like, you know.
I used to hate elementary school. We were not allowed to use pens, I think.
I used pen one time in middle school, and they gave me a 0 on my paper because it wasn't pen, and we're supposed to use pencil. And I was like, but I did it.
Yeah, I think we were only allowed to use pencil, except maybe for like one thing, until I got to high school, and then I was so happy because I could use pens. But then I had one English teacher who was so specific about how you did things that she would not allow any colored pens, only black or blue, and only red if you're editing, and then, which makes sense, I guess. And then she would not let you use whiteout. She's like, I'd rather you just cross it out or start over on a piece of paper. And I'm like, that makes no sense. Like, whiteout is literally there for you to fix your mistakes, but okay.
Yeah.
And then like she had like a specific way that you had to set up your piece of paper, and if you did it wrong, she'd make you start over. like grab a whole new sheet of paper and start over, even if it was one tiny little mistake. And I was like, well, what a waste. I know, it's like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but like you had to have like the date and like your homeroom and like all these things on like one side and then like the date on the other. And it was weird. It was so stupid. And it had to be like indented properly and like all the right formatting. It was weird. Insert writing question here. This is the best question we've gotten the entire live show.
So good.
Really insightful, and you know.
Very inspiring.
How to deal with self-doubt when writing. Also tips for keeping motivated okay. Fuck me. I feel like it just like completely malfunctioned and then just kept malfunctioning harder.
Yeah.
I tried to like fix it and it just didn't work.
Yeah, it just kept going.
Oh no. I was trying to tell my mom something yesterday and it was like right after I finished filming those 3 videos and I'm like, I can't talk. I'm like, I just filmed 3 videos. I don't know what I'm saying. Tips for keeping motivated and oh my god, I almost did it again. I just caught myself. And on top of writing daily for Nano. Let's start with the self-doubting one first. I don't deal with it. I don't.
Yeah, I just kind of let it do its thing, honestly. Probably not the best thing, but like I'm just like, okay.
I'm just in a constant stream of self-doubting myself. Like it never ends. It's always there. You just gotta push through it, I guess, which is not a good tip. Like if I had somebody tell me that, I'd say screw you. That's not helpful. But it's true. You just gotta keep working. Maybe share some of your writing with somebody, and hopefully they will give you some praise and make you feel better. I always really enjoy sending Alyssa some snippets because she's always like my little cheerleader. And actually, I was writing a scene yesterday, and as I was like, I wrote like one line, and I'm like, Alyssa and Peyton are gonna freak out over this one line. But I'm not gonna send it to you because we actually read the book.
You could, but
no, it's too
I hope
good.
I get to read it soon though. I'm so excited.
Hopefully this year. Hopefully after one of the next revisions.
I'm gonna fangirl over it so hard. I'm telling you that now.
Oh yay. So yeah, I just suggest like maybe sending like a chapter or so to a friend, because that was always a big boost. Even though I always doubt when people say positive things about my writing, but there's always like a slight moment where I'm like, oh yay, maybe I'm not awful. And then tips for keeping motivated and on top of writing daily for Nano. The way that I approach this is that I just really don't like having 0 word days in NaNoWriMo. I want a steady growth of my graph on the website, and I really don't like being behind either. Being behind is stressful, and so I know that if I write every single day and hopefully hit the goal every single day, then I'm not going to be behind. I'm going to be ahead the entire time, and that really motivates me. And you just got to fit it in your day, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Think about like the end goal too. So like you're like, oh, you're gonna be 50,000 words into your book, and just think like if you keep doing it, you're gonna be able to get there. And for the self-doubt, also, you could like think about like how you felt when you first got the idea. That's why sometimes like YouTube videos help, because you can like watch them again and you like you see how you felt at the beginning, and you're just like, oh, I guess it's kind of good. So then you kind of just like retell yourself all these things, I guess.
I'm really glad that you said that, because it reminds me that I literally rewatch my writing blogs and like writing updates so often that sometimes I'll get in the mood to rewatch them or like go to the beginning of like Reasons Why Not To, and then I'll realize that I just watched it because it looks way too like familiar, and then I'm like, I just watched this. I can't do it again. I'm like my biggest viewer in my own writing blogs playlist.
Your writing blogs are really good though. They inspired me though, because when I watched them, and then because I was like dragging my feet on writing, but then I watched yours and I was like, okay, let's do this. Brittany is an inspiration.
The amount of times that I get comments to say these are so motivating, like it makes me so happy. And then I also got a comment once, I think it was from Haley, and she said, I love how like in depth you go into everything in your blogs. Like you talk about everything that you're doing like in depth. And I was like, I didn't realize anybody liked that. Like I thought I was just rambling and nobody cared. So it's nice to know that like at least one person likes how like in depth I go into things. because I do like to explain everything that I'm doing. I feel like I went quite in depth in my September vlog that went up yesterday. If you guys missed it, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good though to like go in depth. So if people online, if people are watching it and like trying to like figure out what to do in writing, like kind of see like how you do it, so they can like see if like try it out. Like
because I feel like too often people will just be like, oh, I'm revising, but then they won't say how they're revising or what specifically goes into them revising. And I'm like, I need this information, so I'm sharing mine, even though I'm not good at it. Like, this is my first time properly revising. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I say that. Yeah, I feel like we just missed so many comments.
Yeah, we did.
Purple pens of power. I don't know what that is, but we love some purple pens.
I want a purple pen of power.
They would respond in purple to edits on their homework. Love that. Write out a spite against yourself.
Yes, that'll work too.
Really excited about this idea, but I'm super nervous to start it. Doing Nano for the first time. Oh, that's much fun. You've been following me for forever, so that's really exciting. This is like your first actual project.
Nano, though.
Yay! I wish I could do Nano. I wish I could do Nano for the first time again, because it was so much fun and like just so exciting. And again, I'm feeling that FOMO. I want to do NaNoWriMo, but one, I don't have an idea that's like fleshed out enough or like anywhere near being ready, and I have to revise this damn book. So
yeah,
I have to force it out of this one.
This book will be ready for Nano, but I'm just gonna try my best.
Reading blogs are super inspiring for me too. Ooh, yay, thank you. I had my Invisible Life of Addie LaRue vlog go up today, and it's spoiler free. So if you have not read the book since it just came out today, it's spoiler free, so you can still watch it. Julia from My Reader's World sent me an arc, which I'm so grateful for. I'm not going to say how I felt about the book because spoilers. I literally filmed my wrap up yesterday, and I had like 4 books that I didn't want to say anything about. I just wanted to like mention them, I read them, and move on. Because I was like, I got reading vlogs for these. I don't want to spoil how I felt about them. And then I realized after I was filming that I didn't even say, like, I was in such like a rush to like skip over the books that I didn't even say what the books were about.
Oh no!
It's bedtime. Sleep pattern is non-existent. Yeah. See, I went to bed semi early yesterday, and for me semi early is like 12:30. But I don't think I fell asleep till like 1:30. It felt like it took forever. So when I woke up early today, I was like, no. I was texting Alyssa. I was like, no.
Yeah.
I don't want to be awake.
I either go to sleep anywhere between like 11 p.m. That's like the earliest I'll ever go to sleep, or 4 a.m. Which is a common theme. Yeah. So, and then I usually wake up anywhere between 10 and like 1. So.
Yeah. I had a good run there where I was only going to bed at 4 in the morning because I read a couple of books that kept me up really late. It was when I was doing my romance reading vlog, and those books messed me up. That sleep schedule, it did me no favors. It did me no favors, but I'm back on track, sort of. So
yeah, but staying up late to read books, it just hits different sometimes.
It really does. Like, that's when my best reading gets done. Like, some of my favorite books I finished at 4 in the morning. Like What If It's Us by Becky and Adam, the romance books, Beach Read and Get a Life, Chloe Brown, A Very Large Expanse of Sea. They both die at the end. In the early days of BookTube, before I even had my channel, actually, it was 2014, Anna and the French Kiss. Good stuff.
Oh yeah, I forget about that book. I haven't read it yet.
Me too. I need to reread it to see if I still like it, because I'm scared that I won't. But I literally read that in one sitting. Like, I did not move from my spot, kind of like in one sitting. And then the second I finished it, I grabbed Lola and the Boy Next Door and started to read that too. But I only got a few pages in, and then I was like, nah, I gotta sleep. I also read Divergent in a sitting and Insurgent in a sitting.
Yeah, I read Divergent in a single sitting too.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever finished Insurgent. I got like halfway through and I was like, okay, I'm kind of done with this.
Yeah, it's not. I liked it at the time, but I don't know if I'd still like it. I might still like
Yeah.
Divergent, but I don't know about the other two. And I'm
Yeah.
too scared to reread it. Like, they're a staple of my bookshelf at this point. It's like I don't want to take them off.
Yeah.
But like, books from like 2014. I'm like, I might not like you anymore, but like, you just belong on the bookcase. Like, I can't take you off. It won't be my bookcase if you're not here.
Yeah. And I always have to have Divergent and The Hunger Games together. I don't know why. I try to separate them, but I literally can't. Like, it's
Bro,
like weird.
I was the same way for so long. Like, I tried doing it once, and I'm like, this feels weird. I gotta put it back.
Yeah.
But I think it might have been last year where I finally separated them.
Yeah.
And I made a little Hunger Games shelf. I think it was only when I got my second set of the books, because I decided to buy another set so I get the Juniper dust jackets.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was around that time that I changed it, maybe a bit before. Yeah.
Yeah, I still need to read The Hunger Games.
You haven't read The Hunger Games?
Mm-hmm. I started the book in 6th grade, but that's it. I read like 2 chapters.
Don't tell Peyton. What the hell?
I know Peyton's gonna like kill me.
I read them in 6th grade too, but like my teacher read it to us. For like our read aloud book, which was not fun because he had a monotone voice and he was not a good person to be narrating for Katniss. And like the thing is, I didn't really like it as he was reading it because he was so like unpleasant to listen to. And so I wasn't like fully paying attention. And he called me out one day during class as he was reading, and he was like, "Brittany, what did Katniss just say?" And I'm like, "Dude, I have no idea. I'm like, I got no idea what's going on."
See that? I would give me so much anxiety. I was like,
or like I'll be paying attention, but the second you ask me,
it just flies. Yeah. Or if they call on you to read, I'm just like, I don't know how to read.
I hated that, especially when they like, I'm like really quiet. It's like anytime anyone like picked on me to read, I was like, you're not gonna hear a thing I'm saying. But then I also hated when they would pick on kids who were like really slow readers. So they would be like, it would take them like a minute to like say a sentence.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'd rather be reading out loud than have you read.
Yeah.
I remember I had a teacher, I think it was the same English teacher that I was talking about earlier, who made us go around. So like someone would read like a paragraph and the next person would read the next paragraph and just like go all around all the desks.
Oh no.
So at least like I would always like I'd always count to be like find out what paragraph mine would be.
You could
so I could like prepare.
Practice it.
But I remember that teacher was reading Mockingjay to us, and he read it before he read it to us because he read ahead in the series because he liked it so much. And as he was reading Mockingjay to us, he would like stop every like couple minutes and be like, "Oh, I hate this book," every few minutes. So I feel like he tainted me to make me think that I didn't like Mockingjay because of how he did that. Because I actually like Mockingjay. Mockingjay is a good book, but every 2 seconds, I hate this book. And sometimes he would like read for like 10 minutes and then he would put the book down. He's like, I can't do this anymore. Wow, whereas normally we would read for like half an hour and he's like, no, I can't do this.
Wow.
He did not like it. But it's funny because my best friend, she was like the biggest Hunger Games fan, like Peyton level Hunger Games fan back in grade 6. So like she would read the book, it was grade 7, after we had read the books in class. And she literally would read the books first to third. And the second she finished Mockingjay, she'd go right back to the Hunger Games. Like no breathing period, just right to the Hunger Games. And the teacher saw her and was like, "Didn't you just finish Mockingjay?" She's like, "Yeah, so."
Yeah.
Your point? Your point? That was me with a lot of books too. Like I would always reread things. Like I read The Help in grade 6 and then I read it again in grade 7. And he's like, "Haven't you read that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm rereading it." He's like, "I didn't think it was that good." I'm like, "Leave me alone. Let me read what I want to read."
Yeah, I don't think what book did I reread a lot? I don't remember.
I used to reread everything because I didn't own that many books. And the library, I never go to the library really during the school year. I would always just go during the summer. So during the school year, I would sometimes get books from like the school library, but most of the times I would just reread the books that I had.
School
I feel like is why I still reread a lot.
I like the librarians were out to get me all the time. I don't know why. Oh, it's froze. Is it frozen funny on us?
Oh, there we are. Hello.
There it goes.
That was so scary.
I know. I was like, oh no, it's frozen.
Okay, back to the library. For the longest time, I had like such big fines. I mean, it was like just under $20 on my library card, and so I couldn't use my card anymore. So for years, I've been using my dad's card.
Yeah.
He never uses it, and I had just paid off my fines at the beginning of this year. Like I just was like, I bit the bullet. I paid the fines.
I don't think
I
paid off my fines.
I was like, finally, I can start using my card. And then the pandemic hit.
Oh no.
And I was like, I just paid off my card for me not to even be able to go to the library. And now the library's open again, but like I don't want to go because I don't want to like I don't know how much I trust them to sanitize these books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's only like so much you can do to like sanitize the books. Like you can only like sanitize like the front cover. You can't sanitize like the actual pages.
The way that I read books is I touch the pages as I'm reading. Like I'll play with them as I'm reading. So
yeah,
like there's no way to fully sanitize a book. So
yeah. I just realized I was like a helicopter because of my
also sad. And another thing that another thing that like not my public library, but like the city over. I'm like on the brink of like two cities. So like the other city one, that my dad's card's connected to, not mine. His card's connected to. They just did this thing where there's no more fines. They took away all the fines, so all of your existing fines are gone, and you're not gonna be able to get any more fines. Like there's no more late fees. And I was like, thank God, because I had a few dollars on my dad's card that I really didn't want to pay off, and now they're gone.
You're just like blessed.
Yes. I'm just really bad at going to the library because, like, I mean, the one that's out of my city is a bit easier to get to because our SkyTrain goes like, it's like right by the mall, and the SkyTrain goes directly to the mall. But this one, you have to take like a bus to get to, and I don't like buses. Or I could walk, but it's like a 45-minute walk, and I'm like, is that worth it?
Too much.
Yeah. Okay, we've only done one sprint, and we're an hour and 10 minutes.
I know. I was just looking at that. I was like, oh no.
I talk too much. Like I do not know how to stay on track.
Yeah, me either.
Okay. Are we doing another 10-minute, or is that too short?
I think 10 would work. Probably gonna type because handwriting wasn't really working for me.
Okay. I don't know if anybody here is still writing with us because the only people talking are really Allie.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I doing? I need to share my screen.
My bookshelf, and it feels so wrong if they're separated. Yeah, I think my Divergent and Hunger Games are in the same stack. Actually, I just redid my bookshelf, but I don't know if I think they might. I think they're in a stack. Yeah, they are because I like had it. Yeah. I had to like mix them together.
Okay, are we ready? I really don't want to write, man.
I know. I kind of.
I think whenever
do it.
Whenever I wake up early and I wake up before I want to, I just get really tired, and then it's just like it messes my whole day up.
Yeah,
and like I'm drinking pop, but it's not helping.
Yeah, I usually write better at night too, because I don't know what it is about the nighttime, but like just the ideas just flow so much better for me.
I feel you on that.
But I have to give myself a cutoff time. I can't write past 10, or else like I will literally be up until like 3 a.m. writing.
I was literally writing till 11:40 yesterday.
Oh no!
Because I hand wrote everything by like 11 o'clock or something, and then I had to stay up to type it all in, otherwise my words wouldn't count for my bullet journal spread. So I was like, why'd I do this to myself?
I gotta stay up.
You should do that, Allie. You should work on that during our sprint. Even though you said it was bedtime. So I don't know what time it is for you. I don't know how to.
Wait, I think that was Lily that said it was bedtime.
Yeah, but they live in the same place, so it's the same.
Oh.
It's the same time zone. 10:15 p.m. That's bedtime? What the hell's Lily doing?
That's early.
What the hell is Lily doing? Or does she have school? I don't know if she's in school right now or not. Wow. Weak.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to roast you.
I have no sleep cycle.
We love that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to remember to put the Sprint banner
Yes. Oh, that's so cute.
Thank you. Okay, are we ready? I'm not, but
I'm not, but
literally for like half that sprint last time, I felt like I was just jamming to Julie and the Phantoms while trying to figure out what to write. I was like, so like if you like watch this back, I'm going like this a little bit. I was probably listening to the Hollywood song.
Dude, that song is such a vibe. It's so good.
It is. I love it so much. The dude, that voice, he's just so captivating.
I know. He has like Brendan Urie vibes and like the Greatest Showman vibes. Like I forgot what song it is, but it has like vibes of that.
I need to watch Greatest Showman. I've only listened to 2 songs from it.
It's so good.
I was gonna watch it.
I was so obsessed with the soundtrack. Like that was like all I listened to for like 3 weeks.
I listened to A Million Dreams, but more so the Pink cover version of it and not the actual version. And then I listened to Rewrite the Stars. That was on my The Show Must Go On playlist.
So good.
But I was gonna watch it because it was on Netflix, and then they took it off of Netflix. So I was like, what the hell?
It's on Disney Plus now.
Yeah, so they took it off of Netflix to put it on Disney Plus. So I was like, oh, okay, I forgive you, Netflix.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh my god, I just want to watch Julie and the Phantoms.
I know. I want to rewatch it so bad. Like
I've already watched it twice.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. I watched it on my own, and then I made my mom watch it with me. I like begged her to watch it, and now me and Lorena are gonna rewatch it together on Thursday. I got my best friend to start watching it, and I was like, if you don't start watching it, I'm gonna make you watch it with me tomorrow. But she started it yesterday. I get a text at like 1 a.m. Why are they eating hot dogs out of a truck?
I like how Alex accidentally gets pickle juice on the battery, and then the guy, she's like, it'll help with the rest. He's like, that's not how it works. But okay.
And then I love how Reggie was like, hot dogs haven't killed us yet.
I know. And then the next, it cuts to a scene where there's an ambulance.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's so iconic.
I love watching shows that are filmed here though, because I know exactly where they filmed that.
Yeah, you're
not
so
like the alley scene. But like the Orpheum Theater is an actual theater in Vancouver. They didn't change the marquee. That's actually what it looks like. I was supposed to go see Louis Tomlinson there in July. Like, and then in one shot you can see a Vogue theater in the background, and I saw Dean Lewis there last year. I have a picture of it on my Polaroid.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And like the street that they're using for Sunset Boulevard, I know exactly what street that is. Yeah.
You're so lucky, man.
And I find it so funny how Boo Boo Stewart is like in this show because he filmed Twilight in Vancouver. So it's like, oh, he's coming home.
Yeah. I like in the scene with the Hollywood song though. I like how he's like always looks at Alex to like see if he's enjoying it. Like,
I love Boo Boo. And it's funny because I was watching it with my mom, and she was like, so before we got to the Boo Boo part, she's like, does Boo Boo look the same? So she hasn't like, paid attention to him since Twilight, and she loves Twilight. And we both met Boo Boo Stewart together, and she was like, does he still look the same? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. And then we're watching the show, and he comes on, she's like, he's a man now. She's like, he's lost his baby fat. He's chiseled. He's a man. And I'm like, Mom, we met him like 10 years ago.
Obviously, he's gonna look different.
Like, he was like 16 or 17 when we met him. He's like in his mid-20s.
Jeez.
He's like 26, I think. So I was like, Mom, you're so stupid.
Yeah. I've never seen Twilight, so there's a lot of things I haven't done, and it's sad.
Oh, I've already said now. Okay, I'm back. I set the thing up for a sprint, and now I'm just like, nah. I wish I knew of more things filmed in my city. Everything is filmed where I live because it's cheap to film here, and it's easy to pass off as a lot of different places. So obviously we passed off for California in Julie and the Phantoms. We've also been New York for a lot of places. We were New York for Once Upon a Time. We were also just Storybrooke.
Oh yeah,
Once
I forgot
as well.
Once Upon a Time was there,
Yeah. We're also wherever Supernatural was filmed. I don't know where that show is set in, but
they're everywhere in Supernatural. They're never in like the same place.
Okay, well, it's all filmed here. And then literally across the street from where my mom works, like she didn't meet, but she saw Jared Padalecki when she was driving home.
So lucky.
She literally called me and she's like, "Do you want me to come pick you up and I can like drive you past?" And I'm like, "Mom, that's too much effort. I'm good." Plus I'm like, there's no guarantee that he's gonna be standing in that same spot by the time you come and get me. And then I feel like our main places are New York and LA that we could pass off as. Actually, that's a lie. I feel like we could pass off with a lot of places. We're just like a very like neutral looking place.
Literally everything.
Yeah. Wonder was filmed here. Friday the 13th films here. Like when he went to New York in one of them.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just cheap to film here. And then because of COVID right now, even more things are starting to film here because it's not as bad here. And so they just have to quarantine while they're here and not do anything. So like, To All the Boys was filmed here. So we can pass off as Oregon because they set the movies in Oregon. I mean, yeah, we definitely look like Oregon. Oregon's only 5 hours away.
Yeah.
Storybrooke is meant to be. Why isn't this comment showing up? There we go. Storybrooke is meant to be Mania. We're supposed to be sprinting, man.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh yeah, Riverdale was filmed.
Oh yes, Riverdale is also filmed here. Everything is filmed here, I swear. Everything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10. Yeah, I love Julie and the Phantoms. And I even saw like a photo that Jeremy posted, the guy who plays Reggie, and he posted a picture at our amusement park. It's called Playland, and we have Fright Nights every October, where you can like ride rides at night, and it has there's like a bunch of like actors and like costumes that come around and scare you. They're changing it this year because of COVID, but like it's still happening. But they posted a picture where they went to that, and I'm like, I went last year. I don't think I went on the day that they went, but like imagine if I did.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And you met them without even knowing, or you walked past them without even knowing. Man,
I would have died. Lorena and I want to stalk them when they start filming again.
Yeah, you told me a little bit about that.
Yeah, the obsession. She's obsessed with Owen. I'm obsessed with Charlie. It's fine. You know, I love looking for things that are filming. Like I went to go see Twilight film when they were filming New Moon. Like I actually saw them film. It was like the movie theater scene where I don't know how familiar you are with Twilight, but it's the movie theater scene where she's with her friend, and then she like sees the motorcycle people and she wants like the thrill. So like it's that scene. I saw them film that. And it was funny because like the girls behind us were like freaking out because I saw Kirsten. Why can't I say her name? Kirsten Stewart, whatever. Kristen Stewart. What the frick? Kristen. I forgot what her name was. I'm like, what kind of Kirsten are you? Kristen Stewart. They saw her hair as she got out of a car to start filming, and everybody was freaking out. And then I saw what's her face, Anna Kendrick. We saw her across the street, but I was 10 years old, so like I could barely see.
Oh, little baby.
It was dark. Yes, be strict and tell us to write. Let's stop talking about filming.
Yes, yeah.
But one last thing, I also saw Bella's house and her truck from Twilight. And it was so funny because I literally was convinced that they were going to be there and that I was going to meet them. And so I made this little autograph book for them to sign. And I brought it with me. I did not meet them.
Have it?
I don't think so. Aww. No one signed it, so I probably threw it out.
Yeah, you're sad. You're like, man, me to.
But you know what? I met Boo Boo Stewart, and he's the most important one, anyways. So, okay, we gotta start now. I'm gonna put the banner back up because
there we go.
We mean business. Okay.
Yeah, my boyfriend texted me. He's like, I have the stream up, but I have it muted so I can focus on writing. I'm like, yeah, we're just talking.
You know what? He's gonna give me the watch time still, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah, he has your videos going still.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm very close to monetization. I'm
in
26.
August
I'm 26 hours away. 26 hours away.
Yeah, I told my mom about it, and she was like, "Did Brittany get her hours yet? Is she monetized?"
Your mom is so
still
cute.
going.
I'm almost there. I mean, I would have been there already if the hours didn't start like randomly declining one day. Like I would have been there, but it's fine.
She walked in my room yesterday and she saw the videos up, and she was like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, "Oh, we're trying to get Brittany monetized." She's like, "Oh, do I need to pull them up too?" And I was like, "If you can."
I need everyone to watch me all the time, please, and thank you.
Yes.
So if anybody in this stream wants to just randomly binge watch my videos, that would be appreciated. I need to make some money because I'm not working. Not like I'm gonna make any money. It's gonna be like pennies, but like not even pennies. Pennies don't exist here. We got rid of our pennies.
Yeah, we're starting to get rid of change, so.
I hate pennies. Pennies are the bane of my existence. It's my least favorite thing when I go to America because I always end up with all these pennies.
Yeah. I have a lot of pennies.
Like, especially when we're in Oregon.
There's just like
because you have to count them all out and it's annoying. But especially when we go to Oregon because there's no tax there. And so like everything will be like $9.99 and I'm going to get all these pennies back.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to count out like 99 cents.
Yeah.
Anyways. Okay, we got to write. So ready. Don't forget to mute yourself.
Okay.
But ready, set, go. Sprint's over.
I actually got some stuff done that time.
Me too. I'm in the middle of a sentence though, so I'm just gonna quickly finish it.
I
literally was like in the middle of writing I'm.
Oh no.
I was in the middle of writing I'm, and I did the I and the apostrophe. So I need to Oh my goodness.
Sunset Emily came on.
I'm listening to Stand Tall.
Dude, that song gives me chills.
They all give me chills. I wrote another like just over half a page. I'm on the second side now.
Woo!
Things are going okay. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have so many different like variations of this kind of scene that I just don't know like how to make it what I want it to be.
Yeah, I typed up what I wrote, but like I changed it because I wasn't very good and wasn't very didn't make sense. So
38 words, wonderful, doing amazing. I'm just gonna jump back to Allie. She said, "Do not have pennies at all. We used to have pennies, but we got rid of them. I don't even know when, like a long time ago. Like I would guess like 8 years ago. I could be wrong, but it's been a long time.
Wow.
I got a really good start on my outline. Almost finished my first 2 beats.
Yay! Look at you go.
They're rough, but they exist. And you know what? The existing is the most important part.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of
you.
You
gotta start somewhere.
Exactly. All gotta start somewhere. I'm wanting to make a video series about outlining, like a 3-part series, and I have it all planned out. I'm just intimidated to film it.
Yeah. You got it. I'm excited for it though, because I need that in my life.
The thing is, I wanted them to be up. I wanted them to be up for prep. If it's me or if it's you.
Yeah, it's cutting out.
Can you say what you said again? Because like you were frozen.
I forgot what I said.
I think you're frozen. I don't know if that's me or if that's you.
Frozen? I don't know. You're good for me. It might just be you.
Alyssa.
Oh no.
Alyssa, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like words are like dragging out.
Oh no.
You just went like oh. That's all I heard. Allie thinks it's me.
Oh, hi guys. Taking over. Where am I in the writing process? Okay, how am I the only one here? I guess I'm taking over Brittany's channel. There we go.
Sorry.
I was like,
when I said cut out, I was like, oh shit. I've just abandoned her. Ooh, what is the beat sheet? Okay, let me give you a little sneak peek into my outlining video. So the beat sheet is from Say the Cat Writes a Novel by Jessica Brody. It's a wonderful writing book. It was originally for screenwriters by Blake Snyder, but Jessica Brody took it and adapted it for novel writing because people were using the screenwriting one for writing anyway. So she was like, you know what, I'm just going to adapt it to be for a novel and people can read this one. So basically the beat sheet is like story structure. I just realized this is like rubbing off and it like looks really weird now. My post-it note. Anyways, so it's like a beat sheet. This is not helpful for you. There is, let me see if I can get a link for the beat sheet because you can get a free version of it online of just the beat sheet, and I'll try to see if I can link it in the chat and if that will work.
Yeah, it's really helpful. I took notes on it, I think. I know what's on the floor. I take great care of it.
Let me see if I can find it. I used just the beat sheet. This is not what I want. I used just the beat sheet before I bought the book, but buying the book is way more helpful because it goes actually like into depth and everything. Why can't I find it? I need this for my video anyways. I don't know what's going on.
Me either.
I can't find the. We're such a mess. I can't find the thing. I wonder if I have it saved somewhere. Just don't mind
What
me
website is it?
looking on my computer. I don't know. It used to just be like the first thing that popped up when you looked up Save the Cat Beat Sheet, and now I can't find it. Let me see it. I think I linked it in an old video. So I'm just gonna go to my channel and look at my own videos. I have a Charlie Gillespie video playing on my YouTube, so I love that.
Oh. Where am I at?
I'm telling you, I'm obsessed with Charlie Gillespie.
Charlie Gillespie is great. But for the writing process, I am just trying to figure out my characters, and I'm like brain dumping. I'm writing a fantasy book for the first time, so like I have no idea what I'm doing or like how to go about doing this. So I'm kind of just like winging it and just going with the flow. So right now I'm just working on my villain because he plays a big part in the story. But I'm trying to figure out like, I think I want him to be like the main like big villain, and then like I want there to be like smaller villain. But I don't know like what smaller villain to do, so I'm struggling a bit. But I figured out the magic system last night, which it was exciting. So I'm just trying to get like everything figured out.
I just tried to link the thing in the comments, but it's not an actual like link, I don't think. Can you see if you can click on it?
Yeah, no, I can't. You probably just have to copy and paste it.
I did, but do you have a Twitter? Because if you have a Twitter, I can just DM it to you, and that would be the best thing because obviously putting it in the comments is not helpful. But the beat sheet is basically just like each beat that you should be hitting in your book. So there's like, it sets your book into 3 acts, and there's like different beats in each act. So like the first beat's the opening image, and then there's like theme stated and the setup, and it's really, really helpful. It breaks down story structure in such a helpful way. Owl Jonesy said that she's able to.
Yeah, you might be able to do it on like actual YouTube instead of like the StreamYard website.
As long as you can click on it, that's great. I just know that I can't, because if I try to click on it, I just show my own comment. So yeah, Save the Cat's really, really helpful. So if you're able to click on that link, then click on it. Okay, you clicked on it. Perfect. That's the best resource that I could find. That's what came up when I the old link I used to use doesn't work anymore. So there's like a different starter kit now. So hopefully the beat sheet's somewhere in there. Yeah, I definitely recommend getting the book if you can, from a library or actually buying it, because it goes into so much more detail than just the beat sheet. Because I used the beat sheet to do, I think, draft 2 of Reasons Why Not To. And then I actually bought the book, and it was way better to use for draft 3 because I realized that I had done things wrong. So it's really helpful.
Yeah, I still need to read through it, but what I read of like the beat sheet though, it's good.
It's really helpful. Yeah, so it does have really good examples from like well-known novels. And the thing, like, because I've read other writing books, I just read an editing book that I would show you, but it's in my bedroom because I was using it for my wrap-up. And but it's from like 2003 or something, and it has like really like random things I've never read from before, and so like I had no idea what they were talking about, and I wasn't interested in reading the examples, so it wasn't like the most helpful. But Save the Cat has like the Hunger Games, and it has the Help, and it has like everything, and the Hate You Give. It has like a big range. It has classics in there too, so it's like a big range. So hopefully you will at least recognize something as you're going through all the examples. It's really helpful. Is it kind of like the graph? Do you mean like the plot diagram? Is that what you're referring to? Because I guess kind of, but like in a bigger scale, I suppose. I sometimes use like a plot diagram method with, like along with the Save the Cat beat sheet, which I'll go into in my outlining videos if I ever get around to filming them. Because I find that doing it visually helps me. I've sent pictures to you before, Alyssa, of it when I like the triangle.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Thanks.
I think you put it in one of your writing videos too.
Probably. I show everything in my writing videos. So
yeah, like here it is.
Like I like to show as much detail as I can to help people.
Which is good. plants or pantser.
See, I used to be like a pantser/plantser, where I would just like have enough knowledge to start writing, but I never used to like finish things that way. Like I used to be like a pantser, where I would just like have like the basic premise and maybe like some character information, and then I would just try to write, and I would only be able to get like 60 pages into the book, and then I'd be like, I'm done. I don't know what I'm doing. So for me personally, the only way that I can finish a book is if I like hardcore outline it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never finished a book before, so I got like a long ways into it, but that was like before. That was like for NaNoWriMo 2017. I'm never touching that book ever again. It's so bad. But I literally have like 64,000 words written for the book, but like it's literally going nowhere. Like there's no point in the story, and like nothing happens. So yeah.
I have the hiccups right now, so if you keep seeing me go like that, it's because I have the hiccups.
There was one day where like I had the hiccups like all day, and they were like painful hiccups too. It was not a good time.
Yeah. Be a productive person, do laundry and homework, gross. I'm glad you had a good time. Glad we gave you some advice. So how often are we doing these? So do we decide weekly or like every other week? I can't remember.
I don't think we decided.
What are you thinking? Let's decide right now.
I mean, every week is fine for me.
We can start out with every week and see how that goes.
Okay.
So hopefully we'll be back next Tuesday then.
Next Tuesday.
Same time, same place.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be great. I think Scrivener made me more of a planner. I can see that. I don't have Scrivener, but I can see that.
I like how like it's like you can literally do anything. Like for mine, I have like brain dump and then outline. And then I need to move my characters up for the manuscript because I made a new one for my book because my old one. But I like how it's like really organized, and like the way it's organized makes sense to me. So. And
you can like split your screen within Scrivener, right? So you can have like two different things. That would be helpful because I always have multiple documents open, and it's a big pain in my butt.
Yeah, it's really helpful. And then you can like adjust the size. So like if you need one to be bigger, and then if you want to just like open one, you just like press the button again, and it just makes it full screen.
Because like I always need to have my outline on one side and my actual like draft on the other side. And right now I have to keep opening so many different things because I need my current draft open. I need draft 3 open. Sometimes I even need draft 2 open because I'm taking some things from there that I forgot to put into draft 3. And then I also have my outline open, and I'm like, there's too many things going on.
Yeah.
And now I also have like papers. I'm just like, what am I doing?
Yeah. Writing can be a messy thing sometimes.
I didn't need to click on that one. Are you both doing nano? I'm not.
I am.
So sad. It's funny. I just put up I didn't just put up a video, but I put up a video one of my last writing updates, like 2 or 3 updates ago, where I was like, yep, I'm doing NaNoWriMo. I'm not telling you guys what my project yet, but I'm doing NaNoWriMo. And then right after posting that, I'm like, I'm not doing NaNoWriMo. I'm not doing NaNoWriMo. Because I decided that I want to do something next year that requires me to not do NaNoWriMo, start a new project. So,
yeah.
I almost blocked Allie by accident. That's not what I want to do.
Poor Allie.
I put my mouse too far to one side. I don't know what laptop computer I have. I have an Asus VivoBook. I don't know why I said that so slowly.
I've never used Word before on my computer, so I don't know. And I have a MacBook Air, so I don't know how.
All I know is that the only reason why I bought Word when I got my new computer instead of just going to Scrivener is because for publishing you need to have Word for like track changes and stuff. Like all of your editing goes through Word. So I was like, well, I might as well just buy Word. And then I had full intentions of buying Scrivener, and then I felt bad buying Scrivener after spending so much money on Word.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
So I don't know. It's a pain.
How much is Word? Is it like a one-time payment?
I think this one was, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I honestly can't remember, but it was like over $100. Yeah, it was expensive. And the thing is I've never had to pay for Word before because my parents had it, and then I piggybacked off my grandma's Word. her code's expired or something, or she couldn't find it, and so I had to buy it when I got my new laptop, and it was so sad.
Wow.
It should be like a one-time purchase, but it's not.
Yeah, I would assume that it is. Yeah, Scrivener's only like, I think they upped the price actually. It used to only be like 40.
I thought it was 50.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just Canadian, it's 50.
It might be 50.
I think it's 50 Canadian.
Buy now. Let's see if it'll load. Yeah, it's 50. It used to only be 40.
Does that mean it's 60 here? That's weird.
Yeah, because it was, they had, oh wait, you can get it. Yeah, because you have to buy it for like your specific whatever you use. So if it's
Yeah,
like
Windows or Mac, yeah.
For Mac, it's,
that's why I want to use my like NaNoWriMo code, and I keep getting the NaNoWriMo codes because I keep winning nanos, and then I just keep not buying it.
Yeah.
I'm just intimidated. I think it's just too big of a software that I'm scared. I'm a little scaredy cat.
It's a learning curve.
Yeah. I think I was thinking of getting it for my next project that I'm going to do because there's 2 different timelines, and I know that I'm going to want to jump around, and so I think it would be way better to have a new one. So I think I'll get it then. But you know what? I'm a broken record. I say that every day.
Yeah.
Every other month I say I'm going to get Scrivener, and then I never do.
Mm-hmm.
We all know this. Okay, I think that we should do another sprint because we've only done 2 because we are failures.
Yeah, it's almost 2 hours.
I mean, in our defense, we have not spoken face to face in a long time. So
yeah, so we're just
it's exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want me to do like a 15-minute this time? Because I feel like I'm not getting that much done in 10 minutes right now.
Yeah.
I keep jamming out to Julie
I know.
Phantoms. Because right now it's Stand Tall, and you know what? That's just one of my favorite songs. So I have no choice.
It literally gives me goosebumps.
All of them do. Like literally, Edge of Great. The lyrics for that song gets me in my feels because it's like you're just one dream to be who you're meant to be, and I'm like,
I know.
Yes.
Yeah, the lyrics just, oh my, I love that show so much.
Me too. Yeah, so good. Okay, reset. Oh, I actually need to make it 15 this time. Okay. And are we all ready? I feel really thirsty.
I'm like really tired all of a sudden. I think I need to like get up in a little bit and stretch.
Me too. Allie's gonna listen to Taylor Swift and paint her nails. That's also a very good option. Folklore is a really good album. I don't know if that's specifically what you're gonna listen to, but that's like the first Taylor Swift album that I've enjoyed since Speak Now. So. Okay, I'm gonna start the sprint.
All right.
Don't forget to mute yourself. And ready, set, and let's write. Okay, sprint is over.
Oh, that was rough.
How was that sprint for you?
Not very good. I didn't get
What a mood. Oh, I did.
I'm struggling to get to know this villain dude.
I'm just struggling to get motivation. I wrote, I think, like a paragraph handwritten, and then I was like, I told myself I was gonna type this up in one of these sprints. So I wanted to go type it up, and I added a little bit there. So in total for the stream so far, I have like 500 and something words.
Oh.
Yeah, which is not as much as I normally get in a stream, but I'm okay with that progress for now because this scene is almost done, and that means I have one more scene to go. So I think that I could get it done today.
Ooh, yay! I believe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel like I've just run out of steam. Like I just feel so tired.
Yeah, me too.
75 words. That's amazing. I'm gonna get rid of this banner. Yeah, see, I don't have a Mac, so that doesn't help me.
I wonder if there's a way to do it on Windows.
I wonder. I don't know. Never tried it.
YouTube tutorial.
Oh my goodness. I like how we were texting. I like how we were texting during that sprint, just about.
I know.
Phantoms. It's because Stan Tall came on and Luke Solo came on, and I was like I was not laughing. I was like smiling, and I was like, people are just gonna like look at this stream and just see me randomly smiling.
And I'll be like,
Yeah, and then the what the hell is the song called? The You Got Nothing to Lose. I was like hardcore vibing. I was like, yes.
Yeah. I was like
lip syncing. I was like, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
So people who are rewatching this and on the playback,
yeah,
you're welcome.
Yeah,
you're welcome for my lip syncing. It's like a playlist book tag on a live stream, but without me holding up books.
Music. You gotta guess the song.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking of doing a Julie and the Phantoms playlist book tag once I know all the lyrics, but I don't know if I'd be able to get books for them. But I was like, I did one for High School Musical series. I should do one for Julie and the Phantoms.
Good. I was thinking about that in the shower the other day. I was like, ooh, I wonder if Brittany's gonna do one for Julie and the Phantoms.
I love that. I mean, nobody watches my playlist book tags. Like, they literally get the least amount of views on my channel, but I have fun with them, really so that's why I keep doing them. Mm-hmm. Like, I already know going into it, they're not going to get any views.
Yeah.
I just know that I have fun with them.
What you like.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of doing it.
You should. That'd be fun.
I think so, too.
Plus, the people who like Julie and the Phantoms would be like,
yes. Exactly. Plus, I'm just thinking of, what I could do with the thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
Fun times. Ooh, you did listen to Folklore. What's your favorite Folklore song, Alyssa?
I haven't really listened to it.
I thought you did.
Well, I listened to it once, but that's it. Let me look at the soundtrack.
I like Exile. I'm really into Betty for some reason. What's another one?
Why did I type in the Folklore?
The Folklore. I feel like I also like Mad Woman, but I feel and the Last Great American Dynasty. I like that one as well. But I feel like Betty and Exile are my two favorites.
I don't really remember any of the songs, so.
What's your favorite Julie and the Phantoms?
Favorite Julie, probably Unsaid Emily. That song gets me. But the first song that I always put on when I listen to it is Now or Never, because that one, for some reason,
it's a bop. They're all bops. Yes. I think my favorites are Edge of Great, Unsaid Emily, The Other Side of Hollywood, just because it's so much fun. Stand Tall. I'm just going to list all of the songs, basically. This Band is Back. That one's really fun. Bright. I think it's because it's not even just like the songs themselves. Most of the time, it's just me thinking of the scenes
I
that they're
know
associated with. Like
yes.
Bright, I get really excited about because it's like their first performance together, and I just think of like Luke and Julie. And then there's The Edge of Great, and that there's a lot of tension between Luke and Julie in that one, and it kills me. There's like two of my favorite Luke moments in that episode. He has like his head tilt where he's like, "Come here," and then he has the one where he like, or no, three actually, because there's the two where he actually goes up to sing the solos with her, the duets with her.
Yeah.
I'm so in love with Charlie Gillespie. This is not good. Not healthy.
Yeah, I like the whole soundtrack. It's really hard to like pick like a favorite because like I love them all equally. I mean, Dirty Candy songs I could go without those.
Yeah, those ones I typically skip.
Yeah.
But not because I like the what's it called? The All Eyes on Me, just because I think of Alex dancing to it, which is just the most iconic.
It is.
But I don't really listen to Wow. I think so.
Yeah, I always think Wow.
It's not like it's bad. I just don't care about Dirty Candy.
I just like how he was like, I was doing that for you guys, and like 2 seconds later, he's like, put me back in, coach.
He's adorable. Lorena's the one obsessed with Owen. Like, she loves him to pieces. And it's funny because there's this picture. I'm just exposing Lorena. It's fine. She's not going to watch this. If she does, hi. But there's this photo where it's like on set and Owen like has like a cupcake smushed into his mouth or something. And Lorena's like, that could be my cupcake, because she wants to like bake her way onto their set.
Yeah.
She's like, that could be my cupcake. And I'm like, you can bake your way onto the set and then take me along with you, and Charlie will see me and he will fall in love, and it'll be great. He'll move to Vancouver. It'll be awesome.
Yes, that is definitely going to happen.
Yeah, 100%. And yes, I do think that's a good chapter ending. Sorry, I kept getting distracted with Julie and the Phantoms.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Yes. Yeah, that's all I can think about right now is Julie and the Phantoms.
I know. I put on the soundtrack and then I had to pause it because I was like, okay, I'm vibing too much. I'm trying to get some writing done.
Vibing too much.
But then like 2 seconds later, I turned it back on. Yeah,
exactly. Like it. I think I tweeted the other day where I was like, I've discovered that I cannot concentrate with Julie and the Phantoms soundtrack on, but I also can't not have it on.
Exactly.
Like, yes. It's a conundrum.
Yes.
Do you want to do one more sprint, or do you want to just end the live?
I don't know if I have anything like in me more to do another sprint. Because like that last one was so hard. I felt like I was like dragging my feet the whole time.
I think that I need to like take a break and like do something else and then come back to writing like tonight. Okay, so I think that we're gonna end this live then, right? Okay, so thank you to everyone who joined us, all 7 of you who are still here. The ones that are commenting, thank you. We've decided that we're going to come back next Tuesday as well, and we're going to see how long we can keep this up for. Yes. So we're going to see you guys next Tuesday. If you are available to come see us, it's going to be 1 p.m. PST. I don't know what time zone you're in, Alyssa, but...
I'm in Central Standard Time.
Okay. So 1 p.m. PST. It'll be great. And I'm very excited. This was fun. Hopefully next time we can be more on track.
Yeah, I think it's just because we haven't
sprints
talked in a while, so we were just like going all crazy.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you guys so much for joining, and I'm so used to like only having me on here. We will see you guys next week if you want to join on that one as well. It'll be so much fun. Okay, bye.